Hi. Okay, welcome back for part three of Introduction to Sora. Okay, so we've got to see a whole bunch of things that we can do in Sora, and I'm going to show you a little bit more, which is exciting, and I like to use it all the time. Okay, let me share my screen so we can follow along. Okay, once that you've logged into Sora, you can do that. That's great. Okay, we're logged into Sora, and we are at the home page right here. So at the very top, it says no assignment, and most of the schools will not have assignments because to get that, you got to pay for a bigger package, which isn't really necessary. So we're going to ignore that. I always do, and it's okay. So you can see the different loans that I have. Right now, I only have 4 books out. The max that you can borrow is 5 books. Now, if you scroll down a little bit more, it says I recently defined the words. So I will show you how to do that, but you can see all the words that you checked that you defined as you were reading, and you can go back and it tells you what the words mean again. Okay, so that's something to help us with our learning. Even I have to check what a word means. Okay, and then we can also do notes and highlights. This is really good if you have a book report that you have to turn in. Because if you're like me, I read a book and I'm enjoying the book, but I don't remember the small details like where exactly it took place or specific characters. And so you can make notes of that and then give little um, reminders to yourself exactly why you're making a note of it. Okay, so I can show you how to do that in a book as well. And then at the very bottom of your homepage, it says books you might like. Now, I've been looking at these books that are suggested to me, and I don't think those are books that look very interesting by the cover, but we should never judge a book by its cover, right? So I'm thinking it might be based off of the books that I might have given thumbs up to. I think I need to give more books thumbs up and then see if that changes for me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my shelf. I'm going to open up an ebook. You cannot get words defined in audiobooks or make highlights in an ebook. So I'm going to open up in an audiobook. You cannot get those things. Okay, so I am going to, this is what shows. Now, something great about ebooks is you can change how it looks so that it's easier for you to read. So I'll show you how I like to read it. So go over here to these 3 lines, click that, and you can see that it says search. You can search something in it. You can go to a certain chapter. So you can go to a certain chapter and read from there, especially if you're listening to the audio and then reading, you know where to start up from. Okay. Bookmarks, if you don't want to forget a certain spot, you can stick in a bookmark. That's right here. Okay. And then this is where you can change the reading settings. So if you wear glasses and want to read without your glasses, you can make your font size super big. Okay. So that's what it looks like up here, how big it is. Or if you like, my eyes are super good, I can read it super small and I can read lots. So you can change that, right? You can also change the color, the lighting of it. So this turns it brown. See right there? I like to leave it at dark. So when I read next to my baby sleeping next to me and I'm reading, it's not too bright, it's not too overwhelming. So this is a great setting to have. So I like to leave it in dark. You can also change the font. Now, what book can you change the font to? So you can have like this one. This my favorite font is Open Dyslexic. I like how it looks. It's easy to read. I have never been diagnosed with dyslexia, but I think I am just a little bit. it's a lot gentler on my eyes, I like to say. So if you're dyslexic, there's options for you too. Okay. Or you can even customize and choose a totally different font. So I'm done with setting it up. So I have it like this in black. Okay, now when I want to read it, I just click in the middle and I can read and I can turn pages by clicking on this side. Okay, so I'm not sure what this word is right here. So I want to define that one. And to do that, all you do is put your marker on the word and hold down. Okay, and then when you lift up, there it is. So I can click on define and it tells me what skitter means. Skitter means to move lightly and quickly or hurriedly or draw bait jerkily across the surface of the water. So this is talking about sliding across the pond. So I want to then take a note. Let's see. I want to mark this person, and so I'm going to hold it down, highlight, and you can choose for 3 colors. So I like to tell students maybe choose 1 color for characters, 1 color for settings, 1 color for theme, and then you can also make a note. So let's make my characters yellow, and I'm going to say Stella's best friend from little or from young. Now, if you use your phone, you can actually take notes by um, just speaking into it. Okay. So if you don't want to type or you're worried about your spelling, you can always do it that way in the hospital. Couldn't see it there. Okay, and you say done. Okay, so you can use your notes in many different ways. So I'm done reading my book. I'm going to close it out. If you go to home, you should be able to see my brand new notes and then my new defined words. Okay, so that's something else. It's really cool. Now, the last thing that I wanted to share with you is if you have more than one person using one device, you're going to want to log out before the next person reads the book. So at the very bottom right here, it says sign out. Okay, and then the next person can come in and sign in. And always check to make sure that's you. All right, now this is what's even cooler is yes, public schools have access to ebook. But using Sora, once you've logged on to your public schools account, you now can add a public library to it. So I have added the Hawaii State Public Library System. If you have a library card, you can add it here. So now I have 2 libraries full of ebooks for me to choose from. And to switch, all I have to do is come to this section, click Hawaii State Public Library. Now I'm in a totally different ebook collection and I am set for a long time. So maybe the DOE libraries doesn't have a certain book. I can go to the public library and read it as well. Okay, so lots of books for you to read or listen to. Let me know what you're reading. I'd love to know. Expand that mind of yours. There's so many places to go and so many things to learn all through a book. Thanks for joining me. Bye.